Hey, it's Robert from Pheasant Lane Farm. I hope you're doing well. Today it is cold and it's gonna get way colder. The next 48 to 72 hours are gonna be some of the coldest weather we've had here in Northern Ohio in years. With that being said, most of the country is about to be under a very cold 24, 48, 72 hours. Luckily, they're not calling for a lot of snow where we are. I know some of you guys on the East Coast down south are about to get hammered with snow. So I went over this morning, helped a neighbor split some wood, make sure he's ready to go for this cold weather spell. While I have the splitter hooked to the side-by-side, I thought, you know what? It's a beautiful day out. It's a little chilly. It's 24 degrees, I believe, with a 12-degree wind chill. But we're gonna do my favorite thing. We're gonna go out in the woods. We are going to find some ash. We're gonna cut it up, split it right into the back of the side-by-side, because you can never have too much wood for the wood burner when it's about to get this cold. So, doing two things at the same time. I'm cleaning up the woods. I'm burning wood that would just sit there and rot otherwise. And it keeps me from cutting off the wood pile because I am so bored with just cutting off our wood pile of stacked logs. I probably got 18 to 24 cord laying there in log form, and it's just getting boring and monotonous. This gives me a chance to actually get out in the woods, spend some time, and just have some fun. So without further ado, let's go cut some ash. So this is a property we bought a few years ago. This year was kind of the first time we've actually had what I would call access back in here. A great friend of mine owns part of a railroad company. They own a giant giant to me, Fecon forestry mulcher. He came in, made these beautiful trails for us. We have, I don't know, 3/4 of a mile worth of trails on this property. And the cool thing is he really didn't destroy any good trees. He pushed some stuff out of the way. As you can see here, there's just ash everywhere. Everywhere you look, there's dead ash. I cut some here last week, and it's not punky or it's not rotten. I don't know what you guys call it where you are. There's a lot of standing dead ash. As you can see, there's one there that just fell that wasn't there last week. That one fell. There's just beautiful ash wherever you are. If it's punky, I'll leave it. If it's good, there's nothing like burning ash. So let's get the log splitter fired up. Let's cut some wood. Well, I got the first load in the Defender. That was about, I don't know, 10 rounds of this log, a few rounds of a log I cut up a week ago, and I started cutting into a tree, but I didn't like the color of it. It split fine, but it was real dark, so I'll just let that one go. I'll worry about that one later. But there's quite a bit of wood here. People don't realize these dead ash trees provide you with a lot of good BTUs. They don't need seasoned. We'll go in the house here later at the end of this video. I'll get the wood meter out, the moisture meter I should say, and tell you how dry this stuff is coming right out of the woods. I've bought seasoned oak before off of people and it was just wet. So I don't care what people say. We're a big fan of the dead ash around here. I'm cleaning up the woods. I'm getting a workout. I'm spending time in the great outdoors. It's better than standing at the wood pile, which just gets very monotonous. I'm kind of checking on things, realizing if there's any trees down or if anybody's messed with the property line fence, and knowing that we're gonna have a great way to heat our home. So I'm gonna run this load up to the house, dump it, and come back out. And just so you guys know, this isn't the way I usually do it. We usually split into IBC totes. We stack them, we move them with the loader on the tractor, we stack them up. But I was just in the mood to do something a little bit different today. Well, that's not bad for about 35 minutes of work, and that included running the first load up by the house and dumping that off. So 2 loads in the side-by-side would last us a minimum of a week in frigid temps. Tomorrow, the actual air temp, I believe, is supposed to be between 3 and 6 degrees with negative wind chills of 25 to 30 degrees. Tuesday, about the same thing. Wednesday, I believe they're calling for almost 15 degrees, 15 to 20 degrees, but still frigid with the wind chill. Now, if you guys have watched this channel for any amount of time, you guys know that I'm pretty safety conscious when it comes to things I've been through in my life, accidents I've been through. So I don't take safety for granted. If you guys are watching this, you're thinking, wow, what a hypocritical asshole, because I did not wear any safety gear today. So I know someone's already put that in the comments, and you are 100% correct. I'm not sure where my helmet is. I could not find it. And my pants tore. I need to go get a new set of cutting pants. Now, anytime we're out here actually felling trees, I will wear 100% of the safety gear. I actually had glasses on earlier at the beginning of this video, and I have no idea where they fell off my head at. So just to let you guys know, safety is very important, which I did not follow a lot of the chainsaw safety rules today because I'm rushing, and everyone knows that that is the worst thing you can do, is trying to rush. I wanted to get this done before I lost daylight. I still got to go bed down horses and cattle. I got to move the bull and the one bred heifer into a different pen. I want them out of the wind for this storm that's coming, because I'm not sure which way the wind's actually coming from. So we're actually going to move them into the show pens inside the big barn. Kiddos, show steer and show heifer for this year, they are perfectly fine. They have a windbreak and they have a 3-sided lean-to. Bed them down extra. We went and bought a load of straw today, and the horses will be fine. Close the garage doors or the barn doors on the barn. There'll be no draft in there, and they will be perfectly fine. The other day I woke up and it was -1 actual air temp, and I kind of dropped the ball, didn't know it was supposed to get that cold. So all the animals are happy. Got to keep the cattle, everybody happy. The feeder calves, I thought about locking them in the barn, but their automatic water is outside, so I'm hoping they're smart enough to stay in the barn where I deep bedded them down. So that's going to wrap up this video, guys. If you have any questions, please leave a comment below. I know I was getting quite a bit of traction on TikTok. TikTok ended last night at midnight. A few weeks ago, I bought 2 pairs of Brunt boots, and I'm about ready to do a review on those. I've actually been at CDL class for the last 2 weeks. I'm a salesman where I work. They wanted me to go get my CDL, so I'm happy for that opportunity. But wow, CDL school, you never know who you're gonna meet there. So good guys, just there's some crazy dudes there. So that's that, guys. If you're wondering what I used today, the Can-Am Defender is a 2023, and it just crossed my mind. I've shot so much footage on that, I don't think I've ever done a video. That is supposed to be a new Kubota with a cab on it, but Amber wanted a side-by-side, so happy wife, happy life. And I have to admit, don't tell my wife, that thing has turned out to be way more farm-friendly, work-friendly than I had ever imagined. So Can-Am Defender Max HD10, the bigger engine, absolutely love that thing. We've had it, I don't know, 8 months or so. The log splitter is a Wolfe compact commercial, and 28 ton, I do believe, with a 6-way wedge. I absolutely love that thing. It has auto cycle, electric start. Except for the electric start, I let the battery go dead, so I'll have to put that in the charger tonight. The saw I used tonight was a Steel 271 Farm Boss. Absolutely love that thing. And that's pretty much it. I always get a lot of questions and emails, people asking what I was using in the video, what was I wearing. Today, Brunt steel toe boots, the pull-on ones, and pretty much everything else is Carhartt, because I'm not a hipster, but I really like the Carhartt stuff. So that is it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's starting to get cold. I can feel my beard freezing up a little bit. Yep, more than I thought. So we're gonna get this wood put in the house. I will, if I remember, I will add footage of testing it with a moisture meter. But I gotta go bed down some animals. I want to get chores done. The Detroit Lions lost last night, damn it. But there's always next year. So take care, everybody. God bless. We'll catch you on the next one.